It's been a huge year for WB Sons. From being a total unknown 2 years ago, the Newcastle-based auction house has hosted sales every 6 weeks in 2022, selling thousands of lots and breaking multiple records. We spoke to James, General Manager of WB, to recap on what's been an incredible year for them. But first, our friends at Lancaster Insurance are running monthly giveaways. You can win all sorts, from experience days to tools, restaurant vouchers and tech. So click the link below at the end of the video to enter their latest competition.
For us, it was a massive learning curve. So we went from 4 auctions last year in our first year to 8 this year. So learning to do things a lot quicker, but keep the quality of what we've been doing. It's been immense, it's been tiring, it's been brilliant. I've loved every minute of it, it's been fantastic. The big change for me, I think, is everything seems to be moving a bit further forward. I think the definition of a classic is moving, as it always does, but stuff that you would never consider a classic, even this time last year, a lot more people are coming up with this is the one to watch or this is the one to put away. You know, those late 90s, early 2000 hot hatches, as opposed to the obvious ones like your 205s and your Golfs. And I think the classic car buyer generally is becoming a little, the younger generation is coming through more. They want something more different from their modern electric car.
And of those 8 sales, which was best?
Biggest and most remarkable was the same one. So September this year, biggest one we've done for entries. We were back off our summer breaks. We had an extra couple of weeks over the summer, which was fantastic. Most number of lots, biggest sale rate on the Hammer, biggest sale rate overall. But it was just generally a very good auction. So the mood in the room on the day was fantastic. It was a good, fun auction to work. Catalogue was the one I'm most proud of. It was amazing. Variety of cars we had was spectacular. We got a couple of records out of it, which we've done quite a few times this year again, which is brilliant. It was the one that, driving home, I was the most proud of. So we did a few records this year, which, bear in mind, we're only 18 months, nearly 2 years old, is a massive deal for us. We had a Ford console that did just over 30,000. We set a new record for Vauxhall Nova with the most amazing GTE. We set a record for a Fiesta RS Turbo. All of those were really remarkable cars. And then you've also got the stuff that don't necessarily do earth-shattering money, but have a beautiful story behind them or something that's really touching. One that actually managed to tick both boxes. We had a Singer Gazelle earlier in the year, sold for a customer of ours who we've dealt with pretty much since the start. Lovely older gent. Him and his wife sort of liquidating their collection as they get a bit older. Interest behind the car was fantastic because it was automatic. Really, really nice car. Bought the car from another auction house about 2 years ago for just shy of 14,000. It was bought by a Scottish chap who was backpacking in Brazil over the phone with my brother Toby. The car did 26,000 plus some fees. But just how happy the guy was when he bought the car. He wasn't buying it to hide it away. He was looking forward to taking it to the shows. So, you know, that one for us, it was ticked all the boxes. It was a new record, really happy seller, really happy buyer, huge interest in the car. That's the reason why we're here. I'm a Beamer freak. I like my Beamers. We've had, again, another regular customer, and he rings me out of the blue and says, I've got a Beamer estate that I want to get rid of. So I called in one afternoon, opens the garage door, and he's got a E30 325i X Touring, which for a Beamer guy is about as good as it's going to get. They don't exist, you just don't see them. This was the only one that had ever been converted to right-hand drive from new. Amazing story, one previous owner. Yeah, it was brilliant. I found myself getting really attached to a lovely little tartan red Mark 1 Mini we had in. That car actually went through on the sale, which was the day after Paddy Hopkirk died. It was the same colour as his cars. That car was just a charming little car. I loved that car.
So after such an eventful year for WB Sons, what's the plan for 2023?
Same as this year, really. So continue to grow, continue to reach more customers, work with more people, learn more, because we've learned so much this year. You know, it's naive in this business to think you know it all. Continue to improve our site, which, you know, people that come here regularly will see we're doing a lot. Continue to push the envelope on what we do as far as marketing and video and social. Just keep doing more of what we're already doing, I think.
WB Sons has a lot to be proud of after 2022, and we're looking forward to showing you previews of their 8 sales next year. Head to the WB website for details of all their future auctions and subscribe to Classics World so you don't miss our videos. This video is proudly sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. Give them a call on 01480 400 889 for an insurance quote on your classic car. And don't forget to click the link below to enter their latest competition.